Hi, it's Tom with Litehawk with a whole bunch of different little Toms. And we've actually got 3 versions that we've launched for this new EVO series. The EVO series is kind of an update over the little Toms we've been making for such a long time, and it's been a popular, very popular item for us. And we've got 3 different versions in front. We've got the regular little Tom EVO, we've got the little Tom SC. This one on top here that's red and white was exclusively made for Canadian Tire, so I'll move this out of the way, but I didn't want it to be left out. And then we've got our little Tom SC, which has got the tracks on, you can see in front of me. And then to celebrate our 15th anniversary, we did a limited run of the little Tom we're calling the 444, which, believe it or not, actually has 4-wheel drive as well as 4-wheel steering. So if you see any of these out on the market, when they're gone, they're gone. We're not running anymore. The 4-wheel steering is a completely limited edition. So I want to talk about these 3 here in front of us. We get a lot of emails and questions about little Toms. Overall, the chassis, majority of the components are the same. What makes the SC, some people call it Snowcross, Snow Challenge, call it whatever you like, is that it comes with the snow tracks, but it also has the wheels and tires included with the screwdriver, so you can change from the tracks to the actual wheels and tires. So I'm just going to move these boxes off here quickly so I have a little more room so I can reach and show you a little better. The reason why the little Tom SC comes with wheels and tires and the tracks is the tracks work really great on certain conditions. So if you want to get out in some snow, play around the driveway while mom or dad is shoveling, tons of fun. In the summer, if you want to put them on, take them to a nice sand beach, also great fun. The thing with tracks and why we don't have them in all of our cars and trucks today on the road is they actually don't work so great on high grip surfaces. So if you're going to run this inside the home, or if you're running on a hardwood floor, carpet, asphalt, things like that, grass, you're better serviced to switch over to the wheels and tire. You will also notice that if you're running the wheels and tires, you're going to get more runtime because it is more efficient than the tracks itself. The last thing before we move on is we get people all the time that'll say, oh, my tracks are binding. I'm just going to take this off here for a second. We want to make sure, and these tracks get exposed to a lot of heat and hot and cold before they reach your door. But we want to kind of give these tracks a little bit of a tug there, and we reinstall it, and what that'll do is it makes them run a little freer and a little loose, and it makes the speed pick up. It also makes them just a lot more functional than sometimes the rubber contracts and it's just binding over the bogey wheels and the drive cog. So really unique there. So I'm just going to move this aside and we'll talk about the regular or the standard little Tom. The truck itself is a twin motor design. So we've got a rear axle with a motor in it. We have a front axle with a motor. Inside here we've got our battery compartment where we've got our rechargeable battery. Overall, we don't have a ton of issues with this. The other thing about them are they're a great companion product, which means if you have multiple people in the home that want to play them at the same time, you can absolutely do that. The main thing though is we want to make sure to turn on one toy, then turn on the controller, get them paired, and then go to the next. If we turn on 3 controllers and 1 toy, they may all pair, or it may pair to the one that you didn't want to pair to. So the biggest tip there is just to make sure to turn on one vehicle, 1 controller, and then go on to the next and the next. So the last thing in this kind of overview video I wanted to show about this is the little Tom 444, the black and yellow one. The reason what is different about it is actually we use the front axle with the steering servo on both ends. So you can actually see that the back and the front can steer, which allows this vehicle to have a huge advantage when it comes to turning circles. So if you're running this in the house, you've got confined spaces, it really helps. The other thing it helps with is because these are rock crawlers and they are designed to kind of go in off-road conditions, because the axles in the front and back are locked, there's no actual differential. With the rear steer, it actually really helps maneuver through tight situations. So I hope this video here kind of gives you some insight on why we have 3 different little toms and the differences in features and benefits to each one. So I hope you found this interesting. If you have any questions, would like us to make a different video, or just you can always reach us at service@litehawk.ca.